I am exhausted, terribly exhausted. On Thursday, I I ended up being quite inebriated, and a few of us from the firm ended up staying late, and one of the guys ended up staying too late to catch his train, so then he ended up staying at my flat, which is fine because I got a second bedroom. But the next day, Friday, yesterday, absolute nightmare for me. Well, not nightmare, but it's just I just felt really unwell. So I ended up having to. I wasn't very efficient, I suppose, yesterday, and I ended up having to carry most of the work from yesterday today to do that. But now I'm exhausted. I still feel slightly unwell, to be honest. But what has happened? Let me catch you up. Yesterday was Friday. It was someone's birthday from the office, so we went to this place called Dishoom in Canary Wharf, and it's quite nice. Very me, one guy and another guy, we ended up spending so much money. Well, £70 because we ordered. Everyone ordered a platter, sort of a large array of things, but then us three ordered a lobster. And the lobster said it was 7.5 pounds per 100 grams. So I was sort of imagining, okay, when I order this, I'll just order 100 grams. Like that should be enough. I just need a taste of a lobster. But no, that's not how it seems to work. A whole lobster came. It was over a kilogram. So then us three, and then dividing that price between us three, and then adding the platter on, the cost of the platter, ended up totaling over £70 for me. We started quite late yesterday, so it was quite funny. I got out at the Canary Wharf tube station yesterday, and I was walking to the Dishoom restaurant, and I walked past someone who I used to live with in first year uni accommodation. They didn't notice me at first, but I called their name out, and they sort of turned. It was a massive moment. Well, not massive, but it was an exciting moment because I'd not seen them in probably about a year. And then what's funny is it turns out he had just met. He just met one of the guys who ended up getting the lobster, and apparently they knew each other when they were about 15 on some summer project, and they've not seen each other since then. So I don't know. It was just a mad coincidence of this guy from uni halls bumping into the guy who ended up ordering the lobster for my firm, and then 2 minutes after bumping into me as I was going to Dishoom. So that was quite fun. Now, today I've just been catching up on work, and then went shopping, grocery shopping, went for a run, but a short one, only about 15 minutes, about 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers, and then did a lot of shoulder. I think this is probably the most shoulder I have done, shoulder exercises I've done. It's, I don't know if you know the feeling, but when you do a lot of a certain exercise, you end up feeling sick. And I'm at that point where it's been, what's the time now? What does the time say? It's not 7:25. Or is that, what's the time? Yeah, 7:25. So I think it's coming to 2 hours now since I ended my workout, but I'm still feeling out of breath, and I don't know, it's just the recovery is taking a long time just because it was a real push for the shoulders today. But it's kind of interesting because I don't think I've ever necessarily seen a change in my body because of exercise that I've done. I've sort of historically only ever gained weight and gained fat, but now I think I'm actually developing sort of some mold around my shoulders, some muscular sculpt. So that is quite exciting. Tomorrow I think I'll just catch up with a bit more work, and then probably go for a walk, and then I've got a concert for Connor Price. Well, so I'm going with one of my uni friends, and we're going to see Connor Price as a supporting act for Hoodie Allen, I think is his name. I don't really know the main guy, but I'm really keen to see Connor Price because he's been relatively blowing up on YouTube, and I think some of his good songs are pretty good. You've got Violet, so how's that going? Feeling so tall, like I give a high five to the pilot. Do, 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 do. Family tight, I'ma keep a small circle like Islet. Do, 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 do. Inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Do, 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 do. Blue faces blowing up like Violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dab me up and say good to meet me. I keep the beat flowing going, and I make it look easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm the one that they want. I don't know, I can't really remember the lyrics or rap very well, but I think it's a catchy song. I listen to it, it makes me something about the beat and the drums, and then how he spits those bars is just it's very catchy. So yeah, that's crazy. That's tomorrow actually. This is crazy. I'm actually quite excited for that. That should be quite good fun.